guys, Jalen here with iJuicy60, and today this is the review of NBA 2K12 for iOS. So this is this week's app of the week. It came out just a few days ago. It actually came out on the, I believe, on the release date that 2K12 itself came out on the rest of the consoles. So yeah, this is really awesome because I've been looking for a basketball game to be on iOS for a while now, and I believe maybe about a year ago or maybe more than that there was a game, a basketball game, NBA something or EA Sports something that was like this, but it's not around anymore, so this is great. So in your game modes, you have quick game, then you have career, playoffs, practice, and situation. So I'm just going to go ahead and start a quick game to give you guys a demo of what this is like. So I'm just going to pick a random matchup of, let's say, Bulls against, say I don't know, I can't pick it, against the Thunder. So at the top there, you can see before when I was picking teams, it shows the stats of the team. And then right here, it asks you which controls you want to use. You have an option between classic and one finger, and I'm gonna go ahead and choose classic. And that is the classic joystick over here, and then you have your controls on the right side of the screen. And then one finger is pretty self-explanatory. Somehow it incorporates a way to play the entire game with just one finger. So in the beginning here it shows the players warming up, and in a quick game by default each quarter is 5 minutes long, and if you're in career I believe you can change that to be longer. So when starting the game you have to do the jump off at first, and to win that you basically just have to jump up and get to the ball first. Now I'm trying to play this through the camera and it's really hard, so I'm going to do it straight from the iPod instead of from the camera first. So excuse me if I go off camera for a minute. So on to the pros about this game. Sunk a shot right there. Pretty much the functionality of it is same type as on the console, on the Xbox or the PS3. Very nice to see NBA 2K12 finally on iOS. I've been waiting a while, so it's really awesome to play this on the go. I was playing this in class, and a couple people didn't know that this is actually on iOS, and so they asked if it was on Android, and I have no idea. So it's very impressive to see this on here. So graphics wise, he just crossed me up. Graphics wise, it's okay. It's passable on camera. It actually looks better than in person, I'd say. Well, possibly the lighting is kind of off, but that's what's expected. But I mean, it's good enough. So I already explained the game mode, which is quick game, which I'm doing now, and then there's career. We go ahead and pick a team and you play a full career. I believe you can have 29 games, and I think there's like 50 something, and then you can have, I think 82 is the max, or 80 something. So I started a career already with the Celtics because they are my favorite team. And brick again. Okay. So on to the cons. Cons are basically the game is kind of buggy, which is expected. Actually, it is pretty buggy, not just kind of, but dang. I hope they replay that, because that was sick. And one. Fast break down the court and threw down with one hand. Alright, anyway. It is kind of buggy. At sometimes you'll notice that there is a lag of just a couple seconds, not a couple seconds, but like a second, and it throws your timing off, and it can be very annoying when you know the game is close. And as you just saw, the foul shooting is pretty much the same as it is on the console or on consoles. I keep saying console, but you just have to time your release with each different player, and just like it is on consoles, it is different for each player. Come on, alright. So this is hard to play and talk to you guys at the same time. Another thing is that the camera isn't always where it should be. I mean, this is the perfect angle what it is right now, which is, as I call it, the TV angle, you know, what you see on TV when you're watching basketball. And I wish it would just stay at this angle. But when you're playing it, a lot of times it'll zoom in to a certain area on the court, and you can't see where your player is, and it gets very annoying. Another bug is that the camera, after you score a shot, I'll try and make an example here. And one. The camera, a lot of times when it means to show the player like it is now, it'll just like show something completely random. Like it'll show the floor, or it'll show the bench, and it's just like, what the heck is going on? And it's pretty annoying. Another thing, the app does crash pretty often. Not in middle of the game. It has happened to me once, but while starting it up, a lot of times it will crash. So I try and make sure I have no other apps open and just this, and usually I won't have any problems with it crashing. So that's pretty much it for the cons. And the cost of this is $4.99 in the App Store. I don't know if it's the same thing on the iPad, but for the iPhone and iPod Touch, it is $5. So, in the long run, is it worth it? What it comes down to, is it worth it? Definitely. I completely think that having 2K12 on the go is awesome. I mean, yes, there are some bugs, but I mean, it sounds like they can be worked out. This is another part. It says swipe the bar to have a drink. The player is sitting on the bench with Gatorade in his hand, and I'm swiping the bar, but nothing ever happens. I don't know if this is a bug or if I'm just doing it right or doing it wrong. But yeah, I definitely think this is worth it. It's awesome having this on the go, and you don't have to carry on like a PSP or anything. I mean, this is on your iOS device that you usually have on you anyway, so it's awesome having this. Something I would like to see is, one, of course, an update that fixes some of these bugs. Got the crap fouled out of me right there. And another thing I'd love to see is an online mode. There isn't one now, but I would love to see at least a Bluetooth one, because I know a lot. It'd be really awesome to play with, you know, my friends in class, to sit there when we have nothing to do and play 2K12 against each other, because that would be really cool. So I'd rather see a Bluetooth mode first, and then, you know, a little while later have a complete online mode. But I could see a possible Bluetooth one completely over Wi-Fi. Does sound like it would be pushing it though. But yeah, $5 if you like 2K12. If you're a 2K12 fan, or you know, a 2K fan that is, then I think $5, it's definitely worth it. It could easily be worth $10, to be honest. So I think it's a pretty good price for what it is. So if you are a 2K fan, definitely download this. Again, these bugs sound like they could be fixed and not something permanent, so it is worth it. And yeah, it's just awesome having this with you. So that's pretty much it for the review. If you're not a 2K fan, like if you just like basketball and you know, you're not a huge 2K fan, I'd still recommend this, because this is the best basketball game there is out on the App Store. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and follow IGC60 on Twitter to see video updates, giveaway updates. We give out coupon codes apparently. I just got the crap packed out of me. But yeah, so follow us on Twitter for updates on what's going on, and if you subscribe, you'll be able to see what next week's app of the week will be. So score is 20-12, Bulls up, and yeah, I wasn't really paying much attention. I was trying to talk at the same time. It's not easy. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in our next video. Peace.